146.8 for Robert Guerrero, 146.8 for Danny Garcia. If you don't know, this is going to be for the WBC title at 147 pounds. Floyd Mayweather's 147-pound WBC title. And let's start, where the real meat of the situation is. And that's what Robert Guerrero is going to show up. Is this warrior, Mexican-style Robert Guerrero is going to show up? Then he's going to lose and get beat up and probably get knocked out. Remember, he almost got knocked out by Keith Thurman. He almost got knocked out or should have been knocked out or TKO'd by Aaron Martinez. And I'm thinking that this warrior Mexican style, whatever his pop got him on, I'm thinking that this is going to be the reason why Robert Guerrero loses. Remember the Robert Guerrero at 126 pounds, the boxer, the mover, the guy who had a machine-like jab? Whatever happened to that guy? Yeah, at 147 pounds, he beat Celso Gaidin. He beat Andre Berto. He beat Yoshihiro Kamagai. But when it came to Floyd Mayweather, that Mexican-style warrior bullshit worked against him. When it came to Keith Thurman, that Mexican-style warrior bullshit worked against him. When it came to Aaron Martinez, that Mexican-style bullshit almost worked against him. When it came to Aaron Martinez, almost knocking him out, or should have gotten a TKO victory. So now you ask yourself, well, he's going up against Danny Garcia. What if he loses to Danny Garcia? And it's a high probability that he will lose to Danny Garcia. Where the fuck does Robert Guerrero go? He's just going to be a journeyman, Mexican-style warrior guy that they match up, kind of like Antonio DeMarco. Antonio DeMarco is not a Mexican-style type fighter, but kind of like he's going to be like that gatekeeper, like, oh, well, he's always a good... You can put him in there against him. Let's bring up our new and up-and-coming talent against Robert Guerrero, because that's what it's looking like, unless he goes to being a boxer again. Danny Garcia is very strong. Danny Garcia, in my opinion, is going to wipe the floor with Robert Guerrero, from what I've seen from Robert Guerrero. Danny Garcia gets a tough rap because when he beat Mauricio Herrera on the cards, he should have gave Mauricio Herrera a rematch. I, in my heart, felt that Mauricio Herrera won that fight, and Danny Garcia should have given him a rematch. But what did Danny Garcia do to make things even worse? He fought a fucking Rod Sulka. So the question I have when it comes to Danny Garcia is, if Danny Garcia wins, he will be the WBC champion at 147 pounds. What is he going to do next? Now, the WBC is saying that he has to fight Amir Khan. Amir Khan pretty much already priced himself out of a Kell Brook fight, so it would make much sense for Amir Khan to fight Danny Garcia. The WBC is saying that it has to happen by June. I don't believe it's going to happen by June. In fact, with the way things are going with Danny Garcia and Amir Khan's career, I don't believe those guys will ever fight again. But hey, I'm hopeful. Will Danny Garcia fight the winner of Sean Porter and Keith Thurman? Well, according to Angel Garcia, it's very likely that they will not fight the winner of that fight. So I'm thinking, well, will he fight a Kell Brook? Very highly unlikely. Will he fight a Timothy Bradley or a Manny Pacquiao? No, because of promotional issues. So the question I have is, where does Danny Garcia go? There's so much more that I want to see from this guy. But it's like, with the career path, they want to keep making money. I understand that. But it's like, at some point in time, you got to appease the fans. Now, a lot of people felt that he was going to lose to Lucas Matisse. He had some tough fights. Remember, 2 fights with Eric Morales, Zab Judah, Amir Khan, Lucas Matisse. A lot of people felt he should have lost a lot of those fights. And I can understand how his team can look at, like, okay, well, let's get a little warm-up fight with a little Rod Sulka. But then after that, it's like, what have you really done for us to have us, thinking, well, he's going to be a great 147-pound champion and not a pampered one. But, we're just going to have to wait and see, man. I'm just so sick and tired of this political landscape bullshit. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of fighters not fighting the best. I'm tired. I really want to see Danny Garcia fight either Amir Khan next or the winner of Keith Thurman versus Sean Porter. But will we see that in 2016? I don't think so. And I can only go by the track record. I would love to see a Danny Garcia versus a Kell Brook, but I just don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening. I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe.